this evening. That's right. Good morning to all of you guys out there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Like I said, guys, and I always tell you, I do have people in this group from all over the world that show support. They step up, they come through in a big way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do what I do. But once again, good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you. And I hope you guys are blessed free, stress free, and I hope you guys been out there loving your families. But I see you guys are witnessing or watching what I have up here this morning. Like I said, I know that's a touching topic, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of us. For a lot of us men, you know what I'm saying? For a lot of us, period. Women too, it doesn't matter. But it's a touching topic as I try to have excuse me, different topics up here, for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a needed conversation. This is a needed topic, as a matter of fact. That's what it is. It's a much needed topic that needs to be out there. And a lot of us, a lot of people, a lot of men, a lot of women, they do feel this way. Why don't or why doesn't my father love me? You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, and I always say this: a father's bond is for life. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people catch it different and take it different. A lot of people get mad at me when I post stuff like this. Like, oh man, why you be going deep in on the fathers like this? I say, why? Because it's needed. A lot of fathers maybe need to hear stuff like this, saying, from a different person, from that's just like them. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, this is a touching topic when you're talking about fathers and their children needing them and loving them. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, though, guys, I'm just a common man with a common plan, trying to give you guys the best I can, and hopefully, what I give you is just decent. You know what I'm saying? It's true, it's new, it's blue. It's from my heart, and it's for all of you, like out there. And a lot of you, like I said, a lot of men, a lot of our fathers weren't in our lives. You know what I'm saying? And it shows that why these guys are not in their lives, and it's affecting a lot of our youth out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? In a huge way, big way. And a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it, but it's a fact, and it's occurring all over, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And is it a sickness? Is it a disease? Uh, that men don't want to love their sons, their daughters. I mean, come on, guys. We brought them into this world. We should take care of them. We should love them. Uh, we can't love somebody else without loving yours first. I'm just, like I said, maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm just soft. Maybe I've softened up in my life. Maybe I'm just looking for drama. But what I've been witnessing, what I've been watching over the years is a lack of love from fathers. When I do my shows, I try to basically separate them. You know what I'm saying, from the women to the men. You know what I'm saying, because like I said, they have to do their own thing, and they've been out there battling, going through their own struggles. You know what I'm saying, and their own pitfalls and demons or whatever, just like we are. And so I try to let them do their thing as we do our thing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I keep saying to a lot of men out there with their sons, because our sons are out here. Obviously, we are. A lot of our sons out here running amok in the streets, making total fools of themselves. And and like I said, if the family doesn't hold them accountable, somebody else will. Says, "Hey, I love you, Derek. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. I truly do. Like I said, it's the small things that turn into to beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? To blessings, as I say. Because like I said, though, guys, there's a lot of fathers out there, man. Who are running away from responsibilities. And if I'm saying something wrong, guys, I will apologize. But there are a lot of fathers out there who are running away from their responsibilities, and that's love, man. I mean, how many fathers? I mean, how many of you out there? Be honest with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? That your father has told you he loved you. I'm just being honest with you. I mean, how many? There's a lot of men out there, a lot of young brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Who have told me this, that their fathers have never told them that they loved them, never gave them a hug, never told them that they were important, that they were special. You know what I'm saying? They always, when they talked to them, it was like in a derogatory way, or it was, a way not to make them feel good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I've heard this from a lot of young men and a lot of men too. Is the same way. And I've heard a lot of men tell me that they didn't. Nobody taught them how to be a father because they didn't have no role models around them. Nobody was teaching them and telling them the right things to do and how to raise children and how to be a proper human being in your community. He said, nobody, a guy just told me this the other day. He said, nobody told me this. And from all the asking these questions to a lot of young men, a lot of fathers out there, the majority of them tell me the same exact answer. Nobody taught me. There was nobody there. I was raised by my mother. I was raised by my grandmother. I was raised by my aunt. I was raised by my sister. My father left me when I was young. You know what I'm saying? My father never was around. I hear all these types of different stories, you know what I'm saying, on how and why a lot of our young men are alone and doing these horrific things in the streets. And like I said, and and like I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. It's in every ethnic group. Don't just think it's in just one group. No, it's in every ethnic group. There's fathers in every ethnic group walking away from their children, from their sons, throwing them away like they're trash. You hear me? And I've witnessed this and I've watched this, guys. But especially, like I said, I have to speak for my community. I love my brothers. Don't get it twisted. But I see a lot of us are just leaving our sons out to dry. And you see what's happening when you do that. You see the lack of love from the community. You see the lack of support. What it really feels like to a lot of these young guys out here is that nobody's behind them. Nobody loves them. Nobody cares about them. Nobody wants them around them. You hear me? And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna go outside and you're gonna find some comfort. You're gonna find some love. You're gonna find some joy from very unexpected places and people. And then the people that come into your life that's teaching these young men are not good role models. And I'm being honest with you guys; these guys are not really good role models because how can you be a role model when nobody showed you how to be a role model? You know what I'm saying? Nobody positive was around you that show you to be a role model. And see, a lot of us, what we've taken on, a lot of us as men, we've taken on this thing that that you have to be uh, a terror. You have to be an animal. You have to be a monster. So, with that being said, if you have to be all of those things, you're not gonna know how to have love, how to give love. You know what I'm saying? How to have respect. Because, like I said, respect is due to a dog, and a lot of us, we grow up in in dire conditions. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not gonna just blame it on just I know the situation, I know the impact and the magnitude, but sometimes you just have to say to yourself, I want to break the chain. How how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing this morning? How you doing? How you doing? Ah, well, right now what I'm doing, I'm just doing a little something on fathers, not being there for their sons. You know what I'm saying? And you understand? And like I said, it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? For women too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do all of that stuff, but you know what? Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? All right. Gotcha. 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 Like I said though, how you doing this morning? I'm doing blessed. I'm blessed. Thank you. And you know what? The energy that's what all my shows are about. Energy and love and support. You know what I'm saying? It goes a long way. You hear me? Goes a long way. No doubt. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You already know that. Yeah, yeah. All energy, all love ain't good love. All love ain't good love. You know what I'm saying? All love ain't good love. Just like all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? Right? All money ain't good money. Who beating you? This is my first time, And look, and every battle that I've been in, I've been losing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been losing. I've been telling you. You know what I'm saying? But what it is, you got to have that positive energy, that love. You know what I'm saying? And if oh yeah, guys, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate. You know what? This is like my fifth. This is like my fifth or sixth show. Yeah, this is like my 5th or 6th show.
It looks like you got a good setup. That's all I gotta say.
And you know what though? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just explaining this to this guy yesterday. He said the same thing. I said, let me tell you something. Go to eBay, right? Type in podcasting equipment, $60. They send you the whole thing, the boom, everything. The board, the motherboard, everything, $60. No more than $70, $60. I'm telling you. Very cheap. Go to eBay. Remember what I tell you?
Oh, eBay.
Okay. eBay. All you guys go to eBay. You know what I'm saying?
Do you Amazon at all?
Yeah. No. You know what? My wife does. My wife does Amazon. You know, she does. Okay. She does that. You know.
Yeah, I've done Amazon. I've done eBay.
eBay is cheaper. Go type in. I'm just telling you. Type it in, and I guarantee you, when it pops up, you're gonna say, "This man, Derek, told me. He told me." All of this right here is dirt cheap. All it comes. You hear me? $60, $80. Is that expensive? That's not expensive.
Yeah, that looked fire to me though. You got a good setup.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what? Nah, you know what though? Really? Nah, you know what though? Really? You just feel how you feel. If you feel good, you know what I'm saying? That's how you come out. You know what I'm saying? If you feel negative, you're gonna come out negative. You know what I'm saying? It's how you make your show. You're beautiful. Hey, what the hell? Look at your background. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? It ain't all this stuff is materialistic stuff. I don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it because I can't take none of this with me. You hear me, man? I can't take none of this with me. You hear me? This stuff is all materialistic. It may look good, but it's just materialistic stuff. You hear me? And that's all it is. That's all it is. But how you doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. I just woke up. When did I wake up? I woke up maybe we'll say 50 minutes ago.
Oh wow. Hey, you know what? I woke up about an hour ago. I woke up about about an hour ago. I had to go pay my water bill. had to go pay my water bill. Had to go pay my water bill. No, you got to. You know what? I don't tell people what to do, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I gave up smoking cigarettes over 20 years ago.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna tell you. You know how I get. You know what made me give them up? I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna say it. I went to my mother's funeral. Right? I was at my mother's funeral, and after the funeral, I had a brand new pack of cigarettes. I was about to light it up. I just couldn't light it. I could not light this cigarette. I just could not light this cigarette because that's why my mother passed away from smoking. But I'm just telling you that's why I tell everybody, you know, they're not good for you. You hear me? I'm just if you smoke, listen, if you smoke weed all day. You hear me? Cigarettes is garbage. I'm just being honest with you. You hear me? They don't do nothing for you. I guarantee you, if you give yourself, look at it, I like that. If you give yourself at least a month without smoking cigarettes and you text me back, I bet you're gonna say, this guy told me I feel much better. I feel much better. I'ma just listen. I tell everybody all day. I'm gonna tell you like my aunt told me. God bless her soul. You hear me? See, I lost. You know what I'm saying? No. But listen. I'm gonna tell you how my aunt told me. She said, Derek, I wish I'd have stopped smoking cigarettes. I wish I'd have never picked these up. And she told me, smoke weed all day, every day. Don't never smoke a cigarette again. Smoke weed all the time. Yeah, because it's from the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's real. It's real. You understand? I'm 57 years old, and also I'm a cancer survivor for 20 years.
Wow, congratulations. What kind, may I ask?
Lymphoma.
What's that?
Well, I had it in my neck. You hear me? I had it damn near in my face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gone now?
It's gone. I've been cancer free 20 years. You know.
I love you so much. I'm glad you're here, seriously. And you have a story to tell, and that's why you're here.
You know what though? But you know what? I explained. I have a friend, right? I have a friend where I live at. Good young brother. He's younger than me. I'm 57 years old, right? but he's younger than me. So he always tells me this. He said, Derek, man, he said, CD. They call me CD, man. I used to sell CDs years ago. But he said, CD, man. He said, yo, CD, man. He said, yo, he said, bro, he said, man, you've been through a lot. You know, you've been in a fire, you had cancer, you got shot in your back. But you know what I tell him? And I tell him, I said, but there's people that been through way more than me, that's going through way more than what I'm going through or what I've been through in my life. You hear me? There's people that for something I didn't do. I was with my brother. I was with my brother. And he just, some guys just happened to walk up. We on a corner, conversating, smoking a blunt. And a guy shot at, he said, yo, you AD? I said, no. He looked at my brother. He said, you AD? My brother said, hell no. And the dude said, you know what? You're AD. He just pulled out the gun and started shooting.
Wow.
Just like that. I got shot in my back.
May I ask where did you live? Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I see you. We're just listening to Derek. He's got quite a story. Everybody follow Derek.
I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that.
Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, snap.
But I live in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did just wondering when? Thank you so much. When did when you got shot and all that?
Well, first I was in a fire when I was 2 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in a fire when I was 2 years old. I stayed in the hospital like 3 years or something like that. This was back in the 60s, you know what I'm saying? So technology wasn't as developed as it is today, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, no disrespect to nothing, but I don't see a flaw on you.
Well, you know what? Because I don't carry myself like that. I have 7 children, miss. You hear me? I have 7 kids. I have 4 grandchildren. Well, you know what though? How I was raised, my mother, very spiritual woman, you know what I'm saying? My family, that, you know, this has no impact. You're gonna do everything that everybody else does, you know what I'm saying? And with everything that everybody else does, I could probably do even better. You know, I done boxed, I done played sports, basketball, baseball, football, track, tennis. You know, like I said, I don't glorify none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, all of that stuff happened. I guess it was meant for me. You hear me? What's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. You hear me? So I don't look at none of this as a burden. I never have. You know what I'm saying? Only people that look at this as a burden is other people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I hear you. That's what I'm here for mental health.
Mm.
You know, I got
You all right?
and stuff. So
Well, you know what's
I love people like you.
yeah.
Thank you, Karma, for the paper crane. Who could share and
Yeah.
know the hurt, know
Yeah.
the pain.
Well,
And you know what I mean?
I come from like, you know, I might as well say like an abusive family. Not, not like, not beating down, stomped out, and you know what I'm saying. But and a community, you know what I'm saying. So I know what all of this is about. Every community is, it may be different, but they all have the same type of issues and problems. All communities all have the same problems. You know, it's just a different community. That's all. You know,
So much Karma.
that's all it is. You know.
Karma, please follow Derek. Derek, if you could too. Karma Brazy. I think he would be a very good inspiration for you and help you a lot. So,
Oh no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh,
yeah,
you know what though? Like I
everybody. I mean, and everybody, but Karma, especially you, Karma.
yeah, but you know what though? Like I said,
Everybody follow Derek.
you never know. You never know who's gonna walk into your life, who's gonna come into your life. You hear me? Like I said, maybe God sent you to me for a reason. Maybe God sent me to you for a reason. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
You got the best words. I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I love. That's what we like to hear. We like.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt,
We like to hear about love.
no doubt.
We like to hear about all that stuff.
But you know what? I went to these females group last night, right? You know, and because they having problems over the young guy. Well, the guy that punched the woman and her son shot him. I know you probably saw that on the news or the media. Have you seen that? Well, it's huge. It's on social media. It's huge anyway. So I went to this group and I was trying to tell the ladies, man, that shouldn't have happened. It was terrible. But the women on the group, it's like they was all just wanting to fight me, attack me. And I'm just trying to explain to them, I'm not the same as the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is unique in their own way. Everybody's unique in their own way. You know what I'm saying? We all cut from a different cloth. We all different. You know.
You know, Derek, I'm kind of surprised that you knew I was a she. So thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what? I already knew because what I was going to get into it with you like that is because my aunt Barbara, God bless her soul. You know what I'm saying? She'd be 80 something years old now, but she's gone. When she was a little girl, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even born, but when she was born in 41, something like that. Somebody took her on the roof. A man took her on the roof and sodomized her. You know what I'm saying? Degraded her as a 5-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, broke a Coca-Cola bottle and you know what I'm saying? And my aunt, I love her to death. If she was here, that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Besides my mother, my aunt. And so I already know what a lot of women go through. And I know a lot of these guys are very bad gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? They're not gentlemen, they're monsters. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Well, I mean, and on the same note, women can also be bad.
Oh, I already know that. Trust me. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying?
I just gave me the goosebumps. I have got much love for you. I got so much respect for you. I'm
I
sorry
appreciate it.
for what you and your family
Yeah.
have been through.
Oh,
That's
you know what though?
that's
Like I told you though, somebody else has it worse. Somebody lost their child last night. Somebody lost their mother, their father, their grandmother.
You're making me tear up, Derek.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
make me feel better.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to tell you because yeah, there's somebody, like I said, you may feel that you have it bad, but there's somebody worse off than you. Remember what I try to explain it to somebody. There's somebody that's worse off than you. Somebody, like I just said, they may be homeless, may not have their mother, their father. You hear me? They may lost their child last night, all their siblings. You hear me? It's a lot of stuff where you feel that you're going through. There's somebody worse off. There's children out there don't have nothing to eat. You hear me? There's homeless people out there.
I've been there too,
So,
man.
so
Oh my goodness.
you know what I'm
My
saying?
dad has a story too. You said your mother passed away from cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Or pretty much.
yeah.
My father, he lives with me now. I praise God, praise Jesus. Whoever you
Yeah, no doubt. No, I
praise, I
understand. I
believe
understand.
a power greater than yourself. That's all
That's
I
right.
ask.
That's right.
But he was a drug addict.
Mm.
Used I don't know if I can say it on here. The M word.
Hey, you know what? It's nothing wrong. I understand.
Yep, for all my life, pretty much. But anyway, long story short, he had 2 strokes.
Mm.
So he's still alive though. Thank you so much, God. But his speech is impaired.
Mm.
Of course
Yeah,
he can walk, but he's not. Yeah, it's
I got you.
He just got out the hospital.
Mm.
He was in the hospital for a good 6 months.
Mm.
So
But
yeah,
he's still here.
I have mad love for Derek.
He's still here. The key is that your father.
Addiction.
No, and I appreciate that. Your father's still here, though. You hear me?
Yeah, yes.
He's still holding on.
And I just want
Yeah.
to relate. My dad was through addiction also.
Look.
Addiction is addiction. It don't matter what it is.
Our families, listen. There's, I don't know too many families in America who's somebody in their family is not battling or hasn't battled an addiction. You hear me? So nobody in America can tell me that there's nobody in their family that has not battled some type of an addiction. You know what I'm saying? I have people in my family that have battled addiction. I had 2 brothers. You hear me? I'm a marijuana smoker. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on. You hear me? People battle all types of an addiction. You hear me? So I'm not gonna knock him. I'm not gonna knock nobody. You hear me? I'm not better than nobody. I may want better, but I'm not better than nobody. You hear me? I'm not.
I mean, I tried better than I was yesterday, but I'm
Yeah.
not better than anybody.
No, you know what?
But I
one day at a time.
I'm not gonna let you do negativity in front of me. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk away from you or tell you to stop.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna love you from China.
That's right. Yeah, no doubt. And how I am though, a lot of people be like, man, he's stern. He's stern. Oh, yeah, I'm stern because you only get really one chance with me. If you snake me, I really can't really deal with you no more like that because I know you're not a good person. You hear me? Because I try to be a good person to as many people as I can, but sometimes nice guys finish last. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? And
Oh my
You know what I'm saying? Nice
Our
guys finish.
friends.
Nice guys finish last. You could be so nice and people take your niceness for kindness. You know what I'm saying? People will take your niceness for kindness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll try to dog you out, try to use that against you. Know that you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is, a lot of people, a lot of us have been raised up like animals. You hear me? A lot of us don't know how to have respect for another human being. And
You're right.
that
You're
is the
right.
honest to God's truth. A lot of us just don't have know how to have respect because we weren't taught respect. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got chills again. I'm got cold.
Yeah.
I gotta cover up.
If you
For real.
wasn't,
You're honest. That's the
yeah.
truth, though.
If you wasn't taught right, how you gonna know how to do right?
You're right. And if it, I'm gonna be honest, yo. I've been hungry and had no money, and I I did what I had to do to eat.
No
You know what I
doubt,
mean?
no
To
doubt,
eat.
no doubt,
You know.
no doubt.
And I'm sorry. And but I'm trying to be a better person. I'm
You
not like
can.
that no more. But
You
and
are a
I
better
understand.
person.
You know, I understand the struggle. You know.
You always got to remember this. What I tell people, I tell my friends this. Nobody's gonna love you more than you. Remember what I tell you. Remember what I tell you. Nobody is gonna love you more than you. I tell everybody that. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You got to feel good about yourself. Feel good about yourself.
I just learned that, Derek. It took 39 years to learn that.
Nobody's gonna love you more than you. You hear me? I'm just
Gotta love
telling you.
yourself.
When you're dead and gone, they're gonna cry for a little bit, but then they're gonna move on. You hear me? So you got to make the best of it while you're here. You got to love yourself. You can't love somebody more than you love yourself unless there's your children or something like that. You hear me? You can love, but you have to love you. You hear me? It's you're here. You're created to be here. Everybody's life is on there. They all have their own lives when they go. You understand what I'm saying? We all came into you came into this world by yourself. So when you leave, you're gonna leave by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yep.
you have to make this pact here for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to love this, all of this is for you. Everybody has their own little set what they're doing. Even your father. But this is your time here. You hear me? You have to make your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Yes, sir. I do.
Maybe I'm saying it
really
wrong.
appreciate following into you on here.
Maybe,
What's up? Everybody who just joined, follow Derek.
I appreciate that. I
Follow Derek.
appreciate that, guys.
He's
I
got
appreciate
awesome
that.
advice. He's been
I
through it.
appreciate that.
He
If
can
I could be a
relate.
if I could be a motivator, you know what I'm saying,
You
and
are a motivator. What
I
you talking about? You
appreciate
can
it.
be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
You
You're
are
right.
a motivator.
You're right.
There's a lot of people and okay, so a lot of people call their TikTok people a team. I call them my family.
No doubt.
They help me when I'm I cry on here. You know,
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
I got mental health. You know, so
No doubt.
they help me. They help me. You know,
Yeah.
but no, I call them. They're my family. So I
Mm,
want all my family. Please, y'all follow Derek. Derek's awesome, y'all.
no doubt. But you know what
He's
though?
a good person.
Like I said, my my oldest brother, love him to death. That's my role model. You know what I'm saying? I watch him battle addiction. You know what I'm saying, for half his life. Now, he's been sober for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? But it took a toll on his health as well. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that you put in your body when you're younger, it's gonna affect you when you get older. You hear me?
Right.
And that's for all of us. That's for me. That's for you. That's for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna tell you. Everybody in my family. I was gonna say this is my TikTok family. They all love you. They all love you. They said God kept you here for a reason.
Oh,
You
thank
know what I
you.
mean? So
Thank
we
you.
love you, Derek.
Thank
We
you.
love you so much. We're glad that you're here. We're
I
glad that you're
appreciate it.
alive.
I
And
appreciate
you're
it.
here for a reason, for real.
And you know
You
what?
got a story to tell.
And you know what? That's my slogan anyway. I'm here for the reason, not the season. So you could use that. You could use that. Put that on a t-shirt. Go get you a t-shirt made. I want you to do that. When you get the opportunity, go put that on a t-shirt and go get 100 of them made, 1,000 of them made, and sell that where you live at. And I guarantee you, people will buy that from you.
I got you. I got you.
Don't
Inbox me that though. Inbox me that, Derek, because I'll forget what you. I'll have a bad memory.
you got a pen? You got no. You know what?
Bad memory.
Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen right now? Go get a pen right now.
Okay, hold up.
Go get a pen right now. Write it down so you don't forget. All of you, you can all use it. It's a positive slogan.
What was it again?
I'm here for the reason, not the season. For the
Are you here
reason.
for a reason?
I'm here for the reason, not the season. That's right. I'm here for the season. I'm here for the reason, not the season. That's right. I'm here for the reason, not the season. It's a motivator. It's a motivator. It's a motivator. You guys out there should use it.
I got a little note there. Notes on it
Hey,
from
and
TikTok.
that's right. And you know what? Even if you don't put it on, carry it with you all the time.
I did. I switched it. Right?
Carry it with you all the time. And remember that. That's right. You're here for the reason. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, Derek.
I love you too. I love you too.
Everyone's saying you're great. You are great. Remember, you are a motivator.
I appreciate that.
Derek. I appreciate you, though, Derek.
Oh, you go and enjoy your day. You go and enjoy your day and have a blessed day.
If you're on, I'll come back on and talk.
Gotcha. No problem. All right. Love you too. Salute. Peace. Peace and love. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much out there. Thank you guys so much. Love you too. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Much love. As you guys, to you too. As you guys heard, I'm on TikTok as well, guys. That's why I was talking to somebody over there. But it all pertains to why doesn't my father love me? You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff. A father's bond is for life. All of this. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. As you guys can see, I can relate, and like I said, and if I can motivate and make somebody feel good, then that's what I'll do. You hear me? Like I said, guys, I don't, I take all the stuff that I told you, that I explained to her. Yeah, I went through it, but there's somebody else that's going through something worse off than me. You hear me? I was just blessed to have strong, positive people in my family that didn't, they didn't shelter me. They didn't, hide me and push me in the corner because I had this accident. No, they pushed me out there to go out there and see the world and enjoy the world. You hear me? And don't let none of that stuff hold you back. You hear me? That's what I try to explain to you guys. I'm a father, and I'm a damn sure do what my father didn't do for me and my brothers. You hear me? And I'm gonna tell them I love them every day. I'm gonna tell them that they're special. I'm gonna tell them that they could achieve and do wonderful things if they put their minds to it. You hear me? But once again, I'm just here for the reason, not the season, guys. I'm not a hater. This is what I do, guys. This is what I do. Feel free to share this stream, this show, this group with your friends, your family, your loved ones, the people that you hold close to your heart. The guys at Bodega, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Denny's, Applebee's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Texaco, Amico. You name someplace you want to go, you could send it to them, guys. But this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I want to appreciate the ones that stepped up on TikTok today, man. She was amazing. She was amazing. And she was like, I want to appreciate you calling me. I already knew, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on here to disrespect nobody because I wouldn't want nobody to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? She was amazed that, I told her all the stuff that happened to me for me to have 7 children. A lot of people be amazed. But I'll try to explain to you guys, you have to care, you have to love yourself. No matter what nobody you ever listen to the song by Anthony Hamilton? No matter what the people say, you hear me? You have to understand what the man is saying when he says that. No matter what the people say, you hear me? I'm gonna love you anyway. You have to love yourself. Nobody's gonna love you more than you. Remember what I tell you? Yeah, they'll shed a tear. Yeah, they're gonna cry. But there's nobody that's gonna love you more than you. Remember what I tell you. Remember what I tell you. This is your boy. Wow, that's why I'm the last man that did bench. This is my talk show. You hear me, guys? Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. This is what I do. This is what I do, guys. Like I said, if I'm saying something wrong, if I said something disrespectful, out of place, out of context, I will truly apologize because my intentions is always is to give you guys a good show. And if I can't give you guys a good show, you guys know that I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing. But I love to do what I'm doing. That's kicking the woolly bobo with all of you guys because you guys are special. You know, you guys are truly special and good people, good folk, whatever you want to call it. That's what you guys are. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I have to have much love for you guys, much respect for all of you for just tuning in, for just being part of my world, being part of my circle, my universe, my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to do that. And she didn't have to come through and spread the love and the joy like she did, but she did. She did. She came through, and I don't even know her. Don't know the young lady from a glass of paint. But what she did was motivating. It was moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need to strengthen the bond between everybody. But like I said, our fathers are gonna have to play a major role in this. Why you think I don't? Why you think there's not too many people tuning in like this on my Facebook page and stuff like that? You know why? Because a lot of them guys don't want to hear this. They're like, I'm tired of hearing the same rhetoric. You don't want to hear. You probably don't want to hear from me, but you want to hear from somebody else. You want somebody else degrading you, telling you how you look and how ignorant you are and how stupid you are for doing and allowing yourself not to be with your sons and to love them. You should love them. You should love your daughters. And it doesn't take $1 million to love somebody. It just takes time. It takes effort. That's all I'm saying, guys. It takes time. It takes effort. If you really want to love your son, if you really do, I know you guys out there want to do you. There's nothing wrong with doing you. We can all do you. You know what I'm saying? You could do you every day, but don't forget there's somebody else that you got to do too, and he's gonna need you. And if you don't think he needs you, look on the streets. See what's happening to him. See what he's getting himself involved in while he's on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the streets will take you and they won't give you back. And you know how many sons that we have lost on these streets because our fathers have given up on them. Our fathers have thrown them away. Our fathers have said I don't want nothing to do with them no more. I want them to do it on their own. And so these guys go out there, they do horrific things in the streets, which is terrible, which is tasteless. Sure, I grew up and I did bad things in the streets, and I paid for them. You know what I'm saying? And so why I'm here today is to let you guys know that we have to change. We have to change our mindset. We have to love our sons more. We have to tell them that they're special. We have to tell them that they're wonderful. We have to tell them that they're great. Because if we don't, we're going to continue to lose them at a high rate. Once again, though, guys, we're going to continue to lose them at a high rate. This is your boy Wild. I'm here for the reason, not the season, guys. And if I'm saying something wrong, I'll apologize. But like I said, though, guys, there's so many men out here who have thrown their sons away, and it's evident. It's evident. It's like the men don't even want them, and they're just allowing them to go out there and do horrific and tragic things in these streets. But like I said, I'm not better than nobody. You know, I'm not better than nobody. I just maybe I want better. I care less about all this materialistic things out here. I care more about life. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that way. And maybe I'm like I said, maybe I'm too soft now. Maybe I became weak. Maybe I think I'm better than everybody. I'm just saying that's what everybody say. He thinks he's better than everybody. No, maybe I just feel better about myself. Maybe I'm just tired of seeing the same rhetoric run around. Maybe I'm just tired of seeing my young brothers teaching these young men to do horrific things in the street towards one another and innocent people getting hurt every day. But some people glorify stuff like that. Some people glorify stuff like that, being a menace to your community and thinking it's okay and laughing about it. How he thinks he's not. What's wrong with that? We all do it. Everybody do it. I don't want to be everybody. I don't want to be everybody. I don't want to think that that's cool. And for the ones that think that's cool, maybe it is cool to you seeing somebody who looked like you being destroyed, locked up, killed, murdered. You hear me? Maybe that is cool to some of you. Maybe you don't. Maybe you know what it's. Maybe you know what it is. If you don't like yourself, why are you gonna like yourself? I'm just saying. I love myself. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't do what you're doing to that person that looked like you. You would have more empathy. I'm just saying. But see what it all pertains to. When you lose your spirituality, when you lose your essence, it's all gone. That's why you see a lot of them that don't care because they don't have no spirituality. They don't have no real essence. I go to church I go to church. You think he think he wants you because you go to church? You know what I'm saying? You know how many devils are sitting in church right now? Do you know how many demons are sitting in church right now? Do you know how many villains, murderers are sitting in church right now? Rapists, pedophiles are sitting in church right now. So don't give me that. Some of the nastiest people are sitting in church right now. It's like I said, if I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season, but these are facts. And see, a lot of people don't want to deal with the facts when it's the truth. And like I said, if you don't love your son, you don't love your seed that you brought into this world, shame on you. Shame on you. See, this is why, like, a guy told me, said, man, matter of fact, this lady came on my show. I don't even know her. Never met the lady. She came on my TikTok page about a week ago. And she said, she just came out the blue. She said, why don't nobody like you? What did you do to people? I said, I told her straight up, I said, miss, I said, truly, I've never done nothing to none of them. I don't know none of them like that. I've been, I said, maybe it's my spirit, maybe it's my soul. You hear me? And I said, everybody's raised differently. See, there's a lot of people that are raised, but don't, they'll tell you, I got education, I'm educated, I know everything. I went to school, I went to Harvard, I went to Yale, got all the education in the world, and which is great, but they don't know nothing about themselves. You hear me? They think, oh, I know everything about myself. I know who I am. I know. No, you don't. You don't. You out here, we are just like me. We out here calling somebody else a different name. We out here using different names for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that you're native from this country, from America. You don't know that you've been in America for hundreds of thousands of years. You don't even know that. You hear me? You don't know nothing about yourself. But you'll tell me that you're so educated. Yeah, you're educated to be educated, but to be really educated, you're gonna know everything about yourself and where you're from and how you got here and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? But I could break it down. That's why you see a lot of us running around here doing these destructive, distasteful things. You see? A lot of people like, man, I don't know why he get on there like that. He don't need to be on here like that. What am I doing? But you see what it is. You don't want me to say it. You want somebody else to say it that's been saying it, that's been telling you your whole life story every day. I keep telling you that. Yeah, I keep telling you that. Whoever wins the war tells the story. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that. But like I said, when people could call me ignorant, people call me stupid, say I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just the dumbest of this. You can say all of these things. It may be true. You know what I'm saying? What is it? It may be true in your eyes. You know what I mean? I may be ignorant. I may be stupid. I maybe don't know what I'm talking about. You know? Maybe I love my children. Maybe I love my family too much. Maybe I should be like the next person and not love or spend time with my family or tell them how beautiful they are, my daughters, and tell them how beautiful they are. They're gorgeous. You hear me? I love to tell my daughters that they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. You hear me? I want them to feel good about themselves. I do. I truly do. I want my sons to know that they're handsome men, they're special men, they're strong men, they're smart, intelligent men. I don't want them to think that they're buffoons. You hear me? I don't want my sons and my daughters running amok in the streets. You hear me? Making assholes of themselves. Yeah, I'm just saying, guys. Those are the things that I don't want. You hear me? Like I said, guys, I'm just a common man with a common plan trying to give you guys the best I can. And if I'm going too far, then I'll apologize. You know what I'm saying? If I said too much, then I'll apologize. And if you felt that it was towards you, I ain't gonna apologize because you might be listening and saying, damn, he hit it right on the head. I don't like little alfalfa. You know what I'm saying? I'm just this is what I've been seeing from a lot of my brothers when they get to their sons, when it's pertaining to them. It's like it's like you doing your sons a favor. And a lot of you don't know that your children have done you a favor by saving you, by coming into your life, by being into your life, by being a part of your life. Hear me? By making your life go on. But you don't see it like that because, like I said, you get caught up. You get caught up in this fairy tale land, which is cool. Which is cool. That's why I make sure I tell my friend, my children, my friends that I love them, my children that I love. You hear me? I tell them, dude, if I'm cool with you, be like that. I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because I may not see you tomorrow. You hear me? Tomorrow's not promised to no one. Tomorrow's not promised to me. You may think it is. Tomorrow's not promised to no one. So I make sure I tell my children, my wife, like I love them. Every day they go out that door, I love you, man. When they come in that door, I love them. I may tell them that 4 or 5 times a day. Love you, man. Maybe my sons come right back. I love you, Dad. My daughters, I love you. I make sure I tell my when I'm on the phone with my daughters. I make sure I tell them I can't hang up on you. They're like, why not? I can't hang up on you. I want you to hang up on me. I just can't hang up on you. My daughters will tell you that. I can't hang up on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm different though, guys. Like I said, maybe I got the different type of love for my seeds. You know what I'm saying? But we all cut from a different cloth, guys. We all cut from a different cloth. Like I said, we all raised different. You know, some families raise their children to be different, to to do different things. You know what I'm saying? But as I told a friend of mine the other day when I was doing a show on TikTok, uh, what helped me raising my family, you know what I'm saying, and being in my family's lives, uh, was my community. I've watched, and I'll say it again. I tell now, maybe a lot of you out there that don't know how to do this, if you may just be starting on your having your own children, your own families. You may just be with, I'm gonna give you a good start of how I put it together. You know what I'm saying? First, I took the ingredients from my grandmother in them. You know what I'm saying? And I witnessed, and I watched what they did. I took them ingredients, I added that to the pot. Then I went down the block. No, I went down there across a couple of doors down to the Hooks family, to Derek Hooks family. I went to them and I watched and I saw the great job that his mom's was doing with him. And I took that and I added that seasoning in. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to the Lawsons, which is right on the corner. Right on the corner. I went to the Lawsons, you know what I'm saying? Right there, right next to me. And you know what I'm saying? Huge family, beautiful family. Mr. Lawson and Miss Lawson, you know what I'm saying? Great family, huge family, big family. You know what I'm saying? And I took what she was doing with her family with that barn they brung in every week. They would come in every Saturday. House would be packed, the yard would be packed. And I loved that. You know what I'm saying? So I took some of that ingredients. Then I went across the street to my man Jose. You hear me? I added some of him. You know what I'm saying? With his father, Mr. Whitaker. Then I went to Mr. Harper. You hear me? Then I went to my cousin house. You hear me? I went to my cousin house family and I got that. I went to Rochelle Baptiste family and I got that. I went to Darren Lilly family and I added a little spice to the pot. You hear me? I went to the Robinsons family. I went to the Browns family. I'm just telling you all of this, guys, and this is some real stuff. I went to the Troy family. You hear me? I went to all of these families on my block. I went to the Young family. I went to all of these families on my block and I added that, the King family, and I added that. You hear me? To my raising my family. And these are good people. These are good families that were on my block. And I added all of that to the pot and I stirred it up and it came out good. You hear me? It came out good. And maybe it didn't come out the way that a lot of people wanted, but it came out good. You hear me? And my son's been there and they've been doing a good job. My daughter's been doing a great job. You hear me? I haven't been in my daughter's life, like to raise them. I wish I would have. But I make sure that I tell them I love them as much as possible. I let them know that I love them. You hear me? And that is the key, guys. That is the key. Your child will remember you more when you tell them that you love them and you spend time with them than a lot of the materialistic things. But once again, I'm just a common man with a common plan, guys. Maybe I don't know what your boy Wild is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't. Maybe I go too far. Maybe I don't go far enough. But for the ones that support, the ones that stay there, the ones that understand what I'm talking about, where I'm coming from, much love to you. Much love to you. Much love to you. And continue. All you people out there that you start your new families, love them. Spend as much time as you can with your families. You hear me, guys? I'm not telling you nothing wrong. Tell them that you love them every single day. You hear me? And that'll go a long way. Especially you got them sons out there, dog. Now, because they're gonna need you. Your sons, if you have sons out there, I urge all of you gentlemen out there to stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. I'm just telling you. And tell your sons, call them. Even if you're not with the mother, call them. Man, you know what? And apologize to them. Tell them I'm sorry. Tell them sorry for not being there for you. I'm sorry for not being in your lives. I'm sorry for not telling you that I love you. I'm sorry for not telling you that you're special. You hear me? I'm just sorry for not taking you to that baseball game. I'm sorry for not taking you, you know what I'm saying, to go get some lunch or something. I'm just sorry. It doesn't hurt. And if you're still here, you still have time. That's what I try to explain to people. You still have time to tell them that you love them, that they're special. Oh, you think that person that you with, you may be with, because a lot of my, a lot of these men that I know, they're doing these things. They're not raising somebody else's. They're not raising their children. They're raising somebody else's children. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kills me with a lot of these gentlemen out here that can have the audacity, you know what I'm saying, to do something like that. The audacity, the audacity to raise somebody's children and not do nothing for yours. And especially you're with this other woman and you're with her children. And if your child calls you, you have an attitude with your child because he called you and he asked you for something. You can't tell me I can see it. I can see it. I'm gonna just tell you, I see it. You say, man, I don't like him. I'll never be on. I'm deleting him. Honey, he's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? On the real, because your woman's sitting there right now saying, damn, he right though. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you with me and you ain't even taking care of your own kids, but she ain't gonna care. You know why she don't care? Because those ain't her kids. As long as you taking care of her kids, she don't care. Of course you're a good dude. Of course she gonna big you up. Cause you've been taking care of her kids. They're gonna think you the shills in it. But like I said, I'm just a common man with a common plan. And my man Neil, you know how we used to get the guys always talk. He's like, D, you crazy. Because I'm telling the truth. And there's a crew. They don't get mad at me for this. There's a crew. I'm telling you, they got a crew that they hang out together. They meet every week, every couple of days. They meet. It's called that. I don't deal with my kid. I don't mess with him. I don't deal with little Rollo. Rollo want me to take him to McDonald's, and I can't do it. I mean, he won't go. He won't go at least 3 times a month. I can't do it, little Rollo. I just can't spend time with you. You know what I'm saying? You do say this dude tripping. I'm just being honest with you. This how look. I've seen it. I see brothers do it. I just can't do it. And they'll get mad when the kid come around. It's like they're ashamed of them. How the hell you gonna be ashamed of your child, your seed? How can you be ashamed of your seed? This is your seed that you created. You ashamed. You have no respect for. But like I said again, you'll have more respect for somebody else's child. I've seen it. And that's why I'm typing in, because I know there's brothers in here that do it. And if y'all guys know brothers that's doing that, y'all need to slow down with them because they're not good brothers. I'm just being honest with you. They're not good brothers. Any man that is not taking care of his seed and taking care of somebody else's seed is not a good man. I don't care what you say. You could tell me I'm wrong for saying it. You could call me all kinds of names, but you're not a good human being if you're out there taking care of somebody else's seed and not your own. I'm just saying, guys. Maybe if I said it again, let me say it again. Let me say it again. If you're out there taking care of somebody else's seed and not your own, you're not a good human being. I don't care. I don't care. You can take my food stamps from me all you want. Stop playing. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. I wish I did get them, but there's men out there that are doing it. Have no problem with doing that and thinking that it's cool. You know, and if you know any of these guys, you might want to separate yourself from these guys. You know what I'm saying, that don't care. You know what? That's why when I see him walking down the block, I turn the corner because I don't like him. He always bringing that up about me not taking care of my kids. He didn't say your name. Oh, that's right, he didn't. But why you? Because I don't like little Leroy. Leroy want a haircut today, and I just can't. I got to take Joanne's kid to go get a haircut. I'm just saying, dude. These dudes be tripping. But once again, I know you don't like it, but it's the truth. And so you hate to hear the truth. We all do. I do. You know what I'm saying? We all hate to hear it. But when it's the truth, it's got to come out. And maybe you haven't heard it in this type of fashion. But that's why I'm bringing it to you like this, because there's so many men out there who just care less about their sons. And I'm just tired of seeing all of these little young men uh, run amok in the streets, making fools of themselves, because they're making these fools of themselves and thinking that whatever they're doing out there is glorifiable, and it's not. And we have to do a better job as role models for these young youths out here, guys. I'm being honest with you. We really do. We have to do a better job because we're losing all these little guys at an alarming rate. Now, like I said, I'm just different. I know you guys probably say, "Damn, he's soft. Look at him." I'm soft because I want to see the little black dude live. I don't want to see little Jaheim killed. You know what I'm saying? I'm soft. What's wrong with dying? Man, you act like dying is something bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I want to live. I want my children to live. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is bliss. And you when you're taught ignorant, you know ignorant, and you do ignorant, and you glorify ignorant. You hear me? That's why you see a lot of young brothers out here teaching these little young guys bad behaviors, bad characteristics, bad things to do. No, he got to get money. Some kind. Yeah, he got to get money. He don't have to get it that way. He don't have to go out here and kill nobody. He don't have to go out here and shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's so many of us out here who glorify ignorance. And that's what majority of us do. We glorify ignorance. We glorify stupidity, and not knowing that what we're doing is tearing down our own communities. That's what we're doing. We're doing a hell of a job of allowing these young men to go out here and destroy and hurt and harm other individuals for what? For nothing. For nothing. And then when they get locked up, oh, don't get locked up because that's when you're done. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them can't handle it. But like I said, though, guys, I'm not out here to degrade nobody. I didn't say nobody's name. I didn't call no male out. I didn't say no name. You know, I know who you are. You know who you are. But you have to, and you should want to do a better job with your seeds. You should not let them run amok out here. You should not let them cut up the way that they've been cutting up because it's not healthy. It's not good for the environment, and it's not good for their souls. You hear me? But like I said, guys, what it is, when you were taught how to be a monster or animal, or when you were taught or when you were not showed love, you don't know how to give love back. You hear me? And a lot of us, what's our big problem about a lot of us in our communities, uh, the stuff that we've been glorifying for so long, we really take that in serious and think that it's the real thing to be a idiot, a fool. A lot of us, we do it. We know we do it. We probably don't think that we do it or see it, but we do it. And see, maybe the way that I'm talking right now will give a lot of you guys, the newcomers up here that want to raise your families, the proper idea on to being your children's lives. You hear me? Not to be that damn buffoon with them. You hear me? Because like I said though, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulate. I want to appreciate all you guys that stepped up, came through with the love and the support. Like I always tell you guys, it's the little things that turn into blessings. It is the little things that turn into blessings. And once again, if I said anything wrong, out of place, out of context, I'll apologize. I'll switch it up. Like I said, I'm not a perfect man, but I do want the best for my family. And if I can give them the best information and knowledge on how to be a better human being, then that's what I'll do. Once again, that's what I'll do. Like I said, guys, I'm here for the reason, not the season. This is your boy Wilder. And all I do it for you. Hit the thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Somebody hit that like button if you guys can hear me once again. If you guys can hear me, hit that like button. It doesn't care. It's not. It doesn't really hurt to hit the thumbs up, the like button. If you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. I understand. A lot of you may be mad now. I don't deal with him no more. I'm leaving his group. I don't want to see him no more. I hate him. I can't stand him. They be like, why? Because he always talk about that. Well, you know what? Then that's a hot topic. That's a topic that you don't see a lot of brothers talking about. You hear me? Because that's what we'll run away from. We run away from the hot topic. But you want to run. You know topic you're gonna talk about? You're gonna talk about that shooting. You're gonna talk about that shooting, that little boy that shot that woman. You hear me? Where was the man at? Like I tell you, we terrible role models. I mean, somebody should have de-escalated that. And he's a man. He's supposed to know better than what he did. I'm not saying that, you know, I didn't think she deserved to be punched. You know what I'm saying? And maybe like I said, I don't think she deserved to be punched. But how many men are going to sit there? How many young boys are going to sit there and watch a stranger beat up their mother? I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. You hear me? I'm just saying. How many men will watch that? Wise, what up, Wise? Like I said, my man right here, Wise. Brooklyn. Dude, every time I see him, he with his family. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear that there's the black men that don't take care of their children, oh, there's a ton of us that do. There's millions of us. There's more that do that don't. But the ones that don't, that's the ones that they show doing ignorant stuff outside. You hear? I'm just telling you guys. And see, we're leaving it all up to the women to raise these little men. You know, we're leaving it all up to the women to raise these little guys. I'll say it again a third time. We're leaving it all up to the women to raise these little guys. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women, they're trying. They're doing a tremendous job. A lot of them, but a lot of them they just can't because a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, just like a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. And so you need these men around these little dudes to show them. Like I said, I told my son this, my little son this last night. I said, you know how it starts? Let me tell you how it starts. See, you grab little Abdul. You grab him, right? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how you grab little Abdul when he's young. You grab him. You grab that little one. You grab little Abdul. You choke the hell out of him. Then you throw him in the corner. My son started laughing. I said, "No, I don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just saying." But it starts early though. Him and see when you see a lot of these guys cutting up like this, that's because nobody got to them early. You let him get away with it. He was getting away with laughing. You glorified all that stuff that little Rollo was doing, and you didn't tighten him up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And see, you have to. I'm not saying you have to beat him down. He said I would have home you up that punch. Come on, dog. Like I said, look, how my man. Well, let's see, we different. We from a different club, man. But what you said, wise, you'd have jumped on him. But see, that's showing you that little man did the man thing. What the man didn't do was to stop. You see, little man had to become a man at 14. See, he had to protect his mom at 14, where his father should have been there doing that. You understand what I'm saying? See, he had to be that man at 14. I appreciate it, Wise. I appreciate it, Wise. How you doing, though? How you doing? And what I wanted to tell you, too, Wise, my man Duke from Pulaski Street, from Marcy Avenue, he said he ran into you at the mall in North Carolina. I don't know if it was a year ago or this year. He said he ran into the mall, and he said he didn't really speak to you because he didn't know if that was you or not, and he said he don't know if you knew if you knew he was him or not, but he know now he know it's you because you on my page like that, and we all friends together. But he live in North Carolina, right with you. I think you do live in North Carolina. I'm not sure though, but it's good to see you though, Wise. If you Wise said he would have punched him in the face, he would have bust him down. I probably would have did the same thing too, because you can't, you just can't allow something like that. I saw the interview where a lady got it on the interview, and she was saying like, but people were nervous. There was old men in there and all that. Yeah, you old men, but sometimes you done been here. So what you scared for? I'm just saying, Duke. You can't. He has to know better. Yeah, I mean, he has to know. And guys, I'm gonna say it like this: the way that he came at her, the way that he came at her, I don't think he would have came at another man like that. To say the words that he said to her, he would have said to another man. Because a lot of men ain't going for that. You might catch a chump or something that'll go for it, but the average man that I know ain't going for that. I'm gonna knock you out. Then dude, they taking up. Let's go. I'm just saying. I know a lot of dudes where I come from. Dude, let's go. You're gonna have to show me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I came from. But like I said though, he's not here no more. And it's sad though that he lost his life. But the guy and his mom, they beat the case, I believe. Like I said, it's been all over the media. It's been a hot topic everywhere, and it's a tragedy that unfolded. But I'm gonna tell you about something else about that, Wise. Uh, I happened to go on a show on TikTok last night. It was I was invited by these young ladies, a whole bunch of women. They were discussing. It says for a woman like that, and unlikely. You're right. He wouldn't have did that. I said that. I just said that he wouldn't have. Like I said, I went to this female show on TikTok last night, and they were discussing that same altercation that went on. And they invited me, but like I said, I was so humbled on these women's page, but these women are so frustrated at black men. You hear me? Our sisters are so frustrated at black men. Dude, I felt I had to clutch my pearls. You know what I'm saying? They was coming at me like I was a female. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out the damn group. I was scared. They brought a tear to my eye. And these women do very official, very thorough. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like the way that black men are treating black women. I'm just saying these are very educated black sisters, and Duke, they when they came at me, made me rethink life. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just telling you, my brothers, you got to do a better job with our sisters out here. I'm just telling you, we have to do a better job. Y'all don't want to believe it, but what I caught last night, I took the heat for all of y'all. I'm just telling you, word up. I took the heat for all my brothers last night, the way the women came at me. And I was just the humblest thing in the group. Is even the other ladies said, at least he's willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? I was so nice and so polite. That dude, that ain't mean nothing. It was a woman's world right there, bro. I'm just telling you, I let it go. I let them do what they were doing. I let it go. I got out that group. I told them thank you, and y'all have a good evening, good night, good day. I was out because them women are so frustrated at what happened, what that man did to that woman. You hear me? Them black women were so frustrated. They're mad at us, guys. I'm just telling you, we've done a terrible job with our sisters. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you guys, we've done a terrible job. Go to them groups and listen. Listen. Don't say nothing, just listen. They'll let you in. Listen. They'll tell you. I know we're gonna like I said, we can easily blame, but I'm just telling you what these women, how they feel about us, a lot of our sisters. Remember what I tell you guys, and why I'm telling you that because I took the blame, I took the heat for all of y'all last night. I'm just telling you, you hear me, Wise? I took the heat for you last night from all of the women, boy, and I was just so nice, so nice. They didn't want to hear it. What it was, they're disgusted with men. I'm telling you, that's what I got from these women last night. That's what I got from these sisters last night. You hear me? That a lot of them are disgusted with us in the way that we've been betrayed them, and treating them. I'm just telling you, a lot of them. These are some beautiful, educated sisters, Duke. I'm just telling you, I was on a positive group last night, and I ain't doing it no more. I ain't going on no more women's groups. Remember what I tell you? If you don't do it, don't do it. You heard Samuel Jackson, don't do it. You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it. You know I'll do it. I'll snatch her pocketbook. I'll bust her over the head. That's what Samuel L. Jackson said in Spike Lee movie. You know what I'm saying? But it says it's how we get so offended. Uh, yep, yep. You're right. You're right. Look what he said. Look, my man Wise said. You know, this is how we get so offended when white people stereotype us. Yep. I wish I was a part of that discussion. Oh, Wise, my brother. Like I said, uh, and probably when I was younger, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie. If I was younger, and they, the way that these females would have came at me, what I'm saying, my sister, I probably would insulted them hard. You know what I'm saying? But now I see what they're saying, a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? And, it goes both ways as everything. It goes both ways, you know what I'm saying? But I took the heat for you last night. You hear me, Wise? I took the heat for you, for all of you brothers last night. They probably like, "Ooh, we got him, girl. Didn't we get him good?" Y'all did too. Y'all woke me up, scared the hell out. I had to clutch my pearls. You know what I'm saying? But once again, how you guys out there doing? That's the same uh, it says that there are some good men out there though. There are, and I tried. Look, I said what it was. They ain't even give me a chance, my brother. They ain't even give me a chance, and that's what one of the women said. One of the ladies said that she said, at least he's out here. He's listening. You know what I'm saying? He's apologetic. That's what one of the ladies was saying. But the other sisters, dog. They told me out a new. I'ma say it. They told me out a new asshole. You hear me? Word up. I I didn't even tell my wife. I was like, I just went in the room and just sat down, and shut the hell up. Word up, because they were so upset, man. They were so upset, and you can see that a lot of them been through a lot of turmoil. But you also have to, be picking these dudes. You picking these gentlemen. I mean, can't be mad at me that you picking these gentlemen. You may think Abdul is the shills it because he got a little car, got a little fade, pants off his ass, thinking he's shit, but he turned out to be shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being on the real. You lay down with a dog, you wake up with fleas. And that's just how it goes. You lay down with dogs, you're gonna wake up with fleas. I want to appreciate all you guys that have tuned in today, this evening, this afternoon. And like I said, if I said anything wrong, if I went too far, I apologize because my intention is just to give you guys a good show. And if I can't do that, guys, I'll slow down. But you guys are all welcome. I'm doing the TikTok thing. I'm on TikTok right now. You guys are welcome to be part of my show on TikTok. You guys hit that like button. You guys are welcome to follow me on Facebook. You hear me on Wildest Podcast, Rule You Reach Out Teach Basketball. That's right, guys. Wildest Podcast, Rule You Reach Out Teach Basketball. You guys are welcome to follow me there. You guys are also welcome to follow me on Streamyard. You guys are welcome. Hit the link, be part of the show, be part of the stream. You guys are also welcome to follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to your boy Wilder's YouTube channel. I'm there right now. It says, hold on, let me say my man why it says, what about the women that like other women? There are a lot of domestic violence going on in the gay couple. Oh, yes, there are. Yes, there are. Yeah, but you know what though, Wise? That's gonna be for another show. That's gonna be for another show. All right, Wise, it's gonna be for another show, my brother. All right, like I said, hey, and I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though, because I'm gonna tell you this. This female, I'm on TikTok. I can't remember her name, but like I said, she gave me a big shout out on TikTok today. Yeah, a bunch of people tuned into my show. I'm doing it now. You know what I'm saying? And she helped me out. And and she's in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And she just told me that she said it herself. Women are terrible. She said it. She said she just got divorced. And she was in a bad relationship. She said it. She said women are terrible. That's what this lady told me. That, like I said, and she was in a female relationship, and she kind of reminded me of my aunt Barbara. That's what she reminded me of when I saw her. That's why I guess me and her grasped and we talked and we conversated on TikTok for so long, about 30 minutes, because she reminded me of my aunt Barbara when I saw her. And see, like I said, was how we grew up. Everything's in our community. It says tag me in that topic when you speak on it. You know what, bruh, you know I am. You know I am. But I can speak on it now though. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna run from it, my brother. You brought it up, it's out, it's here. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake the funny, I don't cut the baloney. We from the same borough and it's thorough. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I was explaining her to about my aunt Barbara because she was telling me she was in a terrible relationship and everything. I was explaining to her about my aunt Barbara being she was gay, you know what I'm saying? But she was abused as a little girl. I met this is my probably my first time, or second time ever telling a lot of you that. You know what I'm saying? But she was abused as a 5-year-old girl by a grown man, you know what I'm saying? He really did her dirty, you know what I'm saying? And so she grew up rough, fighting every day, you know what I'm saying? Nobody wanting to love her, nobody wanting to take her in because she was born in the 40s. And when you're that way in the 40s, it's very different, you know what I'm saying, coming through the 50s and 60s and 70s, you know what I'm saying? Right now, a lot of y'all that do what you do today, you got a lot of leeway. You got a lot of leeway today. When I was coming up, you ain't had no leeway. I'm just telling you, you ain't had no leeway. And that's how my aunt did. Right today, if she was here today, she probably be like, wow, it's come a long way. You know what I'm saying? But I understood the lady problem that was talking to me on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So I know how this thing goes. I know there's violence in both. You hear me? I said people just need to keep their hands to themselves, and especially men that hit women. I just say the same thing, bro. Look, I've been with my wife 20 years. Over 20 years since 98, 99, something like that. You hear me? I'm just being honest with you. You hear me? And I've never called my wife a bitch or hoe, and I've never hit her before. I'm just telling you, I've never done that. I'm not saying I'm the best man in the world. I'm not a perfect man, but I've never did any of those things like that to my wife. And she'll tell you that. She'll probably say he's a lot of things, but he never hit me, never called me out my name. I never called her out her name as long as I've been with her. Matter of fact, any woman that I've ever been with, I've never called them those things. You hear me? Because I've never done those things to them. If I have to go and do all of that stuff to you, I might as well leave. You know what I'm saying? If I have to put my hands on you, I might as well leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you guys. That's just how I was raised. Because and I'm not ashamed to say that I watched and witnessed my mother go through that. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, as when we were little boys and we couldn't really do nothing because we were little men. You know what I'm saying? We were too young to beat up the dude that was doing that to my mom, which was my step pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops wasn't there. He left early. You know what I'm saying? He did. He took the easy way out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But my step pops dude he was an abusive dude. He was a dude from prison, country boy. You know what I'm saying? And the dude was just too. He was just a rotten dude. Good dude at times, but you're not a good person if you're beating up my mother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold you to that. But my oldest brother, one day he was beating up my mother. My oldest brother Bill just got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? He was 14 at the time, but my oldest brother was a man child. Was a big 14. You've been 20 years, 28 years. Congrats on that. Big props to that, man. Big props. So what my oldest brother did, him and my father, he told my step pop, he said, stop hitting on my mother. He said, you better shut the hell up and get the fucking room and all that. Saying my brother, I ain't going nowhere. You gonna be hitting on my mom's. So they squared up. So he tried to grab my brother. Wrong thing to do. As you know that meme that goes on, and this is when he fucked up. He tried to grab my brother, and my brother just picked him up, Duke. I mean, I'm just telling you, and body slammed him. My brother was 14. My step pop's a grown man in his mid 30s. He picked him up and Duke. When he body slammed him, you heard the whole living room shake. And he didn't get up for a while. He was like, and she like, what? Get my gun. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him, man. I'm gonna kill him. My mom told him, Bill, go to grandma's house. Because we was living on St. John's and Nostrand Avenue back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful apartment we had. And we only, only thing you had to do is walk up Nostrand Avenue to Pulaski Street and Nostrand Avenue. It's the same way, it's connected. And that's what he did. He walked all the way there. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother took him and he stayed there for months. Till my step pop's back got better. You know what I'm saying? And he never really came at my brother like that again. And really, he never came at my mom's like that again. Once he knew that my two brothers, well, my three brothers, but my other brother, he wasn't big like my two brothers. Once they got that size, that was it. It was over. It was a done deal. It was but you can argue at my mom. You can you can still argue, but that putting the hands on, that was a done deal. I'm just telling you, it was a done deal. Man said he been married 28 years. 28 years. Like I said, guys, and a lot of you guys out there that got families, and this how I think. If your pops wasn't there and he didn't do nothing for you, and he didn't spend time with you, and you do have a family, you shouldn't want to do what he did to your family. I'm just telling you, you should want to do more. You should believe, you know what? You should have that mind. You should have that concept in your mind every single day that you know what? I am not gonna do what you did. I am not. I'm going to spend time with them. I'm going to tell them that they're great. I'm going to tell them how much I love them. I'm going to cook for them. Feet. You know what I mean? I'm going to be there for them. I'm just going to let you know that that's what you guys should do. You should want to break that chain. But see, a lot of people don't know how to break that chain. That chain is a mug. Yeah, you hear how Martin say that's a mug. You know what I'm saying? That chain is a mug. I'm just being honest with you. That's a mug. You hear me? But because a lot of people don't want to break the chain. What up, Ray? Ray. I'm just saying, a lot of us don't want to break the chain. They've been used to, to being treated and doing negative things. That's all, that's all they know, bro. I'm just telling you. And so what they do, they pass it on. They continue the same process that's been being played out for years, and they'll go on and treat their children, their family like garbage. And then one day they wake up and say, you know what? Damn, I did the same thing my father did up to me. I'm just saying, guys, and a lot of us don't know it, but that's what we're doing. We're continuing the same process over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you probably are getting tired of it being played out. And you're probably saying, you know what, this dude is right. I got to change. I got to get with him because you're going to get old. You're going to get old. And, I hate to say your spouse, she may pass before you if you with somebody and and who going to come see you? Who going to spend time with you? Huh? Who's going to be there for you? Who? You're going to be thinking that your kid's going to come see you, but they're not going to come see you. when you're in that old folks home. They're not gonna come see you. They're not gonna. You know why they're not gonna come see you? Because you didn't come see them. I'm just telling you guys, this is some real stuff. You ain't thinking about it now. When you get old, you're gonna say, dude said it too. They ain't gonna come see you. You're gonna be sitting in that old folks home by yourself with a whole bunch of old people smelling like menthol. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Why do I tell you? Because you know why? You didn't love your children. You threw them away. You treated them like garbage. You thought they were unworthy. So you thought that's what you thought. Love you, Derek. See, told you. My son know. I tell everybody, I don't care. You can call me something. Are you weak, man? Tell you say, I'm not. Then I'm weak. I'll be the weakest mug in the world. I'm weak. I'm soft. That's right. I'm all those things. I'm that. That's me. That's me, Mr. Softy. Ding 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 ding. I'm Mr. Softy. That's who I am. I'll be the softest mug and call me. Call me all those things and more. I don't care. But I know I love the hell out of my family. And why you mad at me? Why a lot of you mad at me? And there's women that's mad at me too. You know why they mad at me? A lot of women. I'm tell you like this, why? You want me to tell you why? Because I'm doing what they men don't do for their children and spend time with them. And so they hate to hear me say that. And they know it's true. I don't like him. Cause why? I'm a better father than your baby daddy. You don't like that, right? That's the truth. Like I said, I don't have all the millions of dollars, all the cars and nothing like that. But your baby daddy probably got all that and don't even give a damn about your son. Don't give a damn about him. He got all of that and don't even give a damn about him. Once again, no, why'd you hear me? Like I said, guys, I'm just a common man with a common plan trying to give you guys the best I can. If I say something wrong, I'll apologize because my intentions, guys, is always to give you guys a good show. And if I can't give you guys a good show, I'll stop doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoy what I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? What you got up here says, I remember that OG dude named Larry Steele from Marcy tried to hit my sister. Since I was 13, I knocked that. That's right. That's right. OG is cool. He respected me for that, protecting my sister. That's right. You're supposed to protect your family, man. Cause that's your blood. That's your blood. That's your DNA. You gonna let somebody else hurt your mama? You be a fool. It says live your life right. Do what you're supposed to do while you can. And when you get older, you should have no worries. You shouldn't have any worries. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But like I said, though, guys, you make your bed, you have to lay in it. Remember what I tell you, you make your bed, you have to lay in it, guys. And that's just facts. And maybe my facts, but those are facts. But once again, how you guys out there doing? How you guys out there doing? So far, how's the show going today, Ryan? So far, how's the show going today? If you enjoyed it, you enjoyed the topic that I put out there, is it needed? Is it much needed? Should I say more? Is it more need to be said? Our fathers are getting away with murder by not spending quality time and loving their sons. I mean, come on, guys. A father's bond is for life. A father's bond is for life. That's what I'm supposed to believe. That's what I thought. But unfortunately, that is not the case because a lot of our fathers don't want to be fathers. They want to be makers, but they don't want to be takers. They don't want to be the one that take care. You hear me? They want to wait till it's all done and then come back and step in. But you know what I noticed though? You know what I noticed? Those are the ones that get the props. I said it in my last show, and I'm gonna say it in this show. Those are the ones that get the props. I'm just being honest with you guys, and I don't want to hear no excuses. That's because why you think a lot didn't come on? Because you know why? Because it's a family member. You hear me? It's a family member. It's a cousin. It's a nephew. It's a niece. I'm just telling you, it's an uncle. You hear me? It's a nephew. It's a brother. It's a cousin. They know it. That's why they don't want to say nothing. He's right too. How did he know that? Why I didn't think he was gonna say that. You know it, and you probably hang out with them. Y'all smoke blunts all day. Got a little crew. They go to each other's crib and hang out. Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up, G? Yo, G. Yo, G. Yo, G. Yo, what's up? Yo, I'm coming to hang out. No, you not. Not no more. I just found out. What you found out? You don't mess with Rollo. I'm just telling you, dude. But he want me to take him to get some fine candy all the time. It don't cost much, but I just don't want to take him. I want to spend time with you because we're still out here doing each other. That's what we're doing. That's our biggest problem. That's why we lost our sons. A lot of us have lost our sons to the streets because we want to do ourselves. We don't want to. We don't know how to do the children and do us at the same time. See, that's what we don't know how to do because it's called responsibility. Rasta is called responsibility. It's all it is, star. Me not lying. Me telling you the truth. It's called responsibility. And if you don't think so, you're dead wrong, star. You're dead wrong. You hear me? I want you to know. That's right. It's called responsibility. And a lot of us don't want to do that. And that's a huge responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest responsibilities that the man has blessed you with is children. And I'm thankful that he's blessed me with my seeds. You know what I'm saying? I love my seeds. I wouldn't trade my seeds for nothing in the world. I wouldn't look down on them for nothing in the world. Because any faults that my seeds have is my faults for not showing them and you know and guiding them the right way. I'm being honest with you. For any faults that my seeds have are my faults because I didn't show them and I didn't guide them the right way. I said it. I said it. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason. I just do my shows different. I'm not going to make everybody happy. I'm not here to make everybody happy. And that's just facts. That's just facts. That's just facts, guys. I'm not here to make everybody happy. So the ones that I can, I love you. I love you. I want to thank my partner Light. You know what I'm saying? He's back. My partner Light is back. You know what I'm saying? I love you to death, Light. So I want all my Marcy Avenue people to know my partner Light. You know, I love him. He's back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Called me this morning. We kicked the Willie Bobo early this morning. So I love him to death. BK, I love you. Buzz, love you. Mac B, my partner Mac B. Don't ever think I don't love you, Mac B, because I do. But once again, this is your boy Wild. I'm the last man at the end of the bench, and this is my talk show. And always feel free to share the stream, the show, this group with your friends, your families, your loved ones, the people that you hold close to your heart. Because like I said, guys, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I want to appreciate my TikTok family, my TikTok friends, for the love, for the support that they showed, and they're showing. Like I said, I didn't know. I'm still learning this TikTok thing, but as I can see, it's starting to grow, and I'm starting to get more in tune to it. I just have to learn not to deal with everybody on TikTok, just like you're not to deal with everybody on these other platforms. But like I'm saying, though, guys, once again, thank you guys all so much. So much. I try to come on with I've done over 1,000. Like I said, I have close to 100,000 Anchor podcasts. Like in my name, you'll find a lot of my old talk shows that I've had. I've tons of them. Trust me, guys. I have tons of talk shows on Anchor and tons of shows on Facebook as well. But like I said, guys, if you want to follow me, Wilder's Podcast Rule, you reach I Teach Basketball. Wilder's Podcast Rule, you reach I Teach Basketball. You guys are also welcome to follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to your boy Wilder's YouTube channel. You guys are welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You guys are welcome to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm on Twitch, and I'm also on TikTok. You guys, like I said, you guys make all of this possible. Every little bit of this that I'm doing right now, guys, you made it all possible. So thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been doing, you've been giving, you've been showing, you've been spreading. It's a blessing, not a lesson, to have you guys tune into my world, my universe, my life, and my circle. Thank you guys so much. Once again, thank you guys. again, once again, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, you guys make all of this possible. And as I do my shows, guys, I just don't want you guys to feel out of place or you feel like I disrespected you. You know, man, he disrespected me, man. He's always talking like that. Well, you know what, guys, if you felt it was towards you, then that's what you felt. But like I said, I'm just pushing this out there to let you know that I'm just different. I don't do my shows like most because I'm a different host. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the reason, not the season. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. And all I do it for you. I'm just a cut from a different cloth, guys. I'm not gonna run my shows like these other guys that run their shows. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for me to make a buffoon of myself, if you're looking for me to go out here and derogatize people and to insult people and to make them people feel less than themselves, then you done picked the wrong brother. I'm just telling you, you done picked the wrong dude. Cause like I said, I ain't cut like that and I ain't gonna roll like that and I don't get down like that. So you might want to go and find yourself another show to go to because your boy Wilder, he don't roll like that. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy. Like I said, I don't roll like that. That's why I get the heat. That's why I get the slack. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get some of my yak. Let me get my yak. Let me get my yak. Had to get my yak. Had to get my yak. I had to get my yak. But once again, my brother Wise, man's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? And I say it every now and then, especially when he come on, because it's my partner right here. We grew up together. He from Notion Avenue, I'm from Marcy Avenue. And I say this every now and then, but he closer friends with Jay-Z than me. I may tell you, yeah, I know him, but he better friends with Jay-Z than me. There's some real stuff. Now I'm closer to Tata probably than him. I know Tata, he probably is too, but I know Tata is real good. But he closer to Jay-Z than me. From for real. He in a picture with him. He took a picture with him. Word up. I'm just no lie. I'm just telling you. When they were young, you know what I'm saying? Before Jay-Z was the conglomerate, you know what I'm saying? But my man Wise, the love, the support that you came through with, man, I mean, that's endless. I mean, that goes a long way, my brother. Like I said, you didn't have to step up like that, but you did. And I appreciate you for that, man. I truly do. Once again, I truly do. Once again, I'm just here for the reason, not the season. I'm your boy Wilder. I'm the last man. The intervention is my talk show. Like I said, I'm not going to try to be on here too long because I know I have things to do, and I know you guys have things to do as well. You have places to go, people to see, and food to eat, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, though, guys, love your seeds, man. Love your seeds, and like I told you guys, there's no shame in telling your sons that you was wrong, that you messed up. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Like I said, it is nothing wrong with you telling them how special they are. You hear me? I do it every chance I get. I do it, and I encourage all of you brothers out there to do the same thing with your sons. While you see me looking down, you're like, "What the hell is he doing? Why you gotta sit down?" I'm telling you guys, I got a couple of iPads here, and my computer's in front of me, and my phone is right here. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got my other iPad right here too. So this is a big one. You know what I'm saying? It's a big one. I got that right there too. So when you see me looking down, you probably say, "What the hell are you looking down for?" I'm looking down at my other stuff that I use over here to keep up with what's going on. Like I said, this today's technology is something else, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing. But once again, feel free, guys. Feel free to donate if you want to. If not, I understand. Feel free to hit my Cash App $, which is $Diesel2366. Well, I'll show it to you, Scott. I can do it even better like this, though, guys. Like I said, guys, it's the little things, and I can't make you guys. Like I said, if you don't want to donate, it's up to you. But if you do, it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's the little things that turn into blessings, as I always do say, guys. It's the little things that turn into blessings. That's why I try to be on here as much as possible. And I know I've missed like a week at one time because my oldest son came home back to back a couple of days in a row. So we had to spend as much time as we can with him. And he's like I said, he's a college man. I've never been to college. And my family, my brother Yeoman and my brother AD did the college thing. But my seeds, uh, my sons are the first in my family to go to college. You know what I'm saying? So That's an amazing thing in my family. You hear me? For my mom's, for her grandsons right there. That's an amazing. So with that being said, I'm just trying to be the man uh, that my father wasn't. That's all. I'm just, no disrespect, but that's what I'm not gonna try. I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm put out so my wilders don't be mad at me. Like I said, I am. I'm gonna be way more than what he was. I'm just being honest with you guys. You guys said I ain't gonna never let my children down. I'm just telling you, I don't care. That just, maybe, what I'm saying, like I said, where's my food stamps? I'm just saying, guys. Like I said, I'm just your boy Wild. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. It's the yak. It's the yak. I'm just telling you. It's the yak. The yak, that yak is a mug. That yak is a mug. I'm just telling you, it's a mug. Yeah, you hear Martin. He's a mug. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this back up in here. Trying to get my mic back in. That's what you see me looking down because it came out. I hate when I got to go through this. It's a job putting it in and I'm not looking at it. But once again, guys, like I said, feel free to chime in and comment if I'm saying something wrong. Like I said, guys, I'll apologize. But my intentions is always, guys, like I just said, is to give you guys a good show, and hopefully this was decent. Hopefully, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think I overstepped my boundaries. Like I said, I've got to have important people in my group today that showed me something and give me something nice, which was knowledge. Knowledge is more precious than anything that's out there. You hear me? That information that they're giving today. And if you can get it, better take it in and hold on to it and use it right. But once again, like I said, guys, I hate to go. That's right, guys. Your boy Wilder hates to go. I hate to go, but I gotta go. Like I said, I will be back with another show. That's right, guys. I will be back with another show. This is your boy Wilder. Like I said, without all you, none of this would be possible. Without every last one of you, none of this would be possible. I'm just I'm getting older. That's right, guys. I'm getting old, getting gray, losing a few here and there. But you know what? I'm still blessed to be here. I'm still thankful. I'm still humble beyond humble because, what I'm saying, like I said, I have to be humble. You know, this journey that I've been on, this 57-year-old journey I've been on, it's been a hell of a journey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed that I'm still being able to walk. I'm still thankful that I can speak, I can see. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thankful that he has bestowed nothing but blessings on me each and every day. So with that being said, I'm humble beyond humble and I'm thankful beyond thankful, guys. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. But guys, I hate to go. You know what I'm saying, guys? I hate to go. And you guys know I do, but I hate to go. I hate to go. But I will be back with another show. But you guys know how your boy Wilder ends his show. That's right, guys. You know how I end my show. And let me get close to this right here. You guys know how your boy Wilder ends his show. There's so many people out there battling cancer, going through cancer, without a support team, without a support system. That's right, I'm saying it. There's so many people out there who are battling cancer and who don't have a support team. Why I continue to tell you these things is because this year makes 20 years that I'm cancer free. That's right, guys. This year makes 20 years for your boy Wilder, double AKA the most hated Brooklyn Diesel CD man. That's right. This year makes 20 years that I'm cancer free. It's been a struggle. It's been a like I said, it's been one of them rides that I wouldn't wish nobody to be on. But the man upstairs happened to chose me. And so I'm the voice for the voiceless. That's why I continue to let you guys know that there's people out there who are suffering from cancer, who are battling cancer. You hear me? That could use support, and you guys know them, and you guys just walk by them every day, and you guys don't show no love, don't show no support. And I say to you guys that's doing them things, shame on you, because if you consider yourself a good person, a good individual, and you have a good heart, then you would do the right thing and use it in a good way. Like I said, guys, I'm just a common man with a common plan trying to give you guys the best I can. And if I'm the voice for the voiceless, then that's what I'll be, the voice for the voiceless. Like I said, he chose me, so I have to choose better words to express on how important it is for you guys to be good people, for people who are battling cancer. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, guys, so much. Thank all of you guys out there so much for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love. That's right, for the love. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I love me some damn me. You don't love you some of you? Man, you better love you some damn you. You be a fool not to. I love me. Look at Oh my God. Oh, I just love me some me. Let me stop playing. To the dude tripping. But let me get out of here though, guys. It's been a blessing for all of you, man. You guys are so beautiful. So special. You guys are so special. That's right. That's right. You guys are so. You hear that bell ringing? Because you guys are. Y'all mean the world to me. Y'all mean the world. Y'all mean the world to me, guys. Y'all true. I gotta get out of here. I will be back. I will be back with something true, something new, something blue for every last one of you. And I want to thank you, Wise. Thank you, Wise. Thank you, Wise. Thank you, Wise. My brother Wise stepped up, came through with the love, the love, the love, the love, the love. But I gotta go. And I will be back again with a better show for all of you. So stay blessed free, stress free, and love your families, guys. Love your families. This your boy Wilder. I'm out.